Well, all right, all right, all right. I usually do that for my Broncos live. Just want to have a moment of silence for the Broncos loss on Sunday. That was, well, as my Broncos sensei Steve says, it's not what you want. That's not what you're looking for. Anybody, hi, my name's Ashley. If you're new here, I'm gonna wait for people to trickle in because I have notes this time. I'm prepared because I keep forgetting that StreamYard has a notes section and even has a teleprompter. Not that I ever look at myself clearly because I was looking at some of these lives and I'm getting better at it. It's you know it's a work in progress. So let me get to my notes here. Anyway, let me know what you're sipping on. I'm sipping on some lemon ginger tea that my sister sent me. So thanks, sis. You can't say that I never publicly thanked you for something. All right. I am doing a bit better than last week, although the Broncos loss was it was devastating. I mean, I'm actually making a video about Bo Nix. I don't know. This is partly what I wanted to talk about with my community members. Just kind of the direction for the channel because, well, there's a lot of stuff like the AI is really taking over. It's kind of sad. And so, you know, doing something like this 10 years ago on YouTube, I probably could have gotten monetized by now, maybe. I mean, I'm not doing this just for the money, but, it would be nice to make an income doing something that I enjoy. Oh, what is Pulitzer Prize sipping on? A delicate blend of 2 hydrogen molecules and 1 oxygen molecule. Very Pulitzer of you. Is it is it sparkling water? I don't know. Does that add an extra molecule? Um, I was going to go over tonight's menu. Get back to my notes here. On tonight's menu, we have Bizarre Bub. There's no bingo, no Bizarre Bub bingo. I don't know if the other creator has a copyright on that, but I don't know. I just feel like the bingo kind of takes away, and a lot of these compilations kind of have the same stuff. So I'm sorry, the camera's way. I still have not purchased a new tripod, but that's coming. And I think we could try the bingo again because I actually have a layout that I have with OBS, which I'm not fully immersed in yet. I'm not ready to go live with that. Anyway, you guys don't need to know all this. But we got Bizarre Bub and then maybe a surprise watch. If that gets boring, I have another channel that I was a part of. This channel called Socially Irresponsible. And the guy who was the producer, director, we kind of had a thing about like basically me being a producer so that I could, gain some funds from the work that I did. I mean, we produced a lot of high quality, I would say high quality for what a small team videos, and there were sketches and then I took a look and like one of them had 88 views and I was like, well, I guess I'm not missing out. So I don't know if he just never did any marketing, but I basically don't have any rights to any of those videos, which I was fighting for at the time. And then I haven't heard from him in ages. So I don't know. Anyway, that's fun. On tonight's mug, we have the possessive, it's the grammar rules. There we go. It has your YOU''RE, you effing R, your YOUR shows effing possession. Then it goes through all the like there, all of those, It's one of my favorite mugs. I'm gonna try to do a new comedy mug every week, but I think I only have like 3 funny mugs. All right, so I guess when the other people trickle in, I was thinking about talking about the Discord. I actually have a Discord, but I haven't really utilized it, and I was hoping once I can get some subscribers up, I can do the Patreon and all of that. You can watch the videos ad free. I don't know. I think I have to upload them twice. I don't know. We'll figure that out as the time comes. But for now, I think, have I covered everything in my notes here? I was going to ask about the Lola idea. I think I've already passed it by a couple people, but it stands for Laugh Out Loud Ambassadors. You know, because you got to have like a nickname for your community. I don't know. I thought Lola's was fun, but if you don't like it, too bad, because I've already named the Discord that. So I've just never really used it. I'm not a Discord person, so I guess I need to get on the Discord train. Okay, so we're gonna start with Bizarre Bub, and yeah, the next video is gonna be the Bonix video. And even if you don't like football, I'm really looking. I like reference the Amy Schumer video because I didn't really go into like how bad the trolls were last week. I just couldn't do it. Not, I mean, it really could be worse, but one of them took the time to go back to my comedy 10 years ago and, you know, basically shat all over that. So, you know, but it was kind of a shitty set. So I guess joke's on you, troll. Anyway, I'm having fun with it, the trolls, I guess. But I'm pointing out the fact that people love to pile on, especially on the internet. And yeah, so with that uplifting note here, let's go to, oh, and if you're new here, hang on. I'm sure you're going to stick around. This is the one thing I don't like about StreamYard is like I can't find anything that I need when I need it because I don't have one of those fancy decks. But I was going to ask you to, you know, now that I've had this lovely presentation, please subscribe.
Thank you.
And I love Ron. Okay, that is not the right one. Let's see. Here we go. So this is Scary Comp V110. It's got some real creative titles on this channel, I gotta say. Okay, and I think I've seen one of these, and I kind of scrubbed through earlier. I've seen one of them, and I can tell you how they did it real quick when we get to it.
7th of 2025, a father named Steven uploads a video showing security footage of his bedroom. What concerns him about this video is the fact that his daughter often plays here alone, and something else. As of recent, he and his family have been keeping their distance from this room, and it has to do with a video recording that Steven took of their bedroom door. According to Steven, he was alone in his room when he saw the door moving on its own.
I gotta remember where the camera is. Okay.
In stuttering movements, the door opens and halts by itself before suddenly closing shut.
Okay.
But just before it closes, the lights go out.
Maybe this will be a fun game to play. What do we think? Was it edited or fishing line? Somebody, you know, on the other side, or a ghost? Maybe we could do a little vote in the chat.
Now, what makes this really unsettling is that we don't just hear the lights going off, but eerily, we see it too.
Oh, well, that's edited. Sorry, I just ruined the fun.
It's the sudden flip of the switch followed by the closing door that makes Steven think this wasn't some random incident caused by a draft or anything like that, but rather by something else. If no one by the doorway had flipped the switch, then what did? Now,
okay, yeah, I kind of thought that at first too, especially when the door started slamming back and forth. But this is interesting. I mean, I'd have to slow it down.
After watching this video, one can see why Steven doesn't like being alone here. However, this wouldn't be the only footage to convince many that something weird is going on with his bedroom. In another video taken before this, Steven noticed something that he hadn't seen at first. One night, while Steven was playing with his daughter, he captures this.
There.
Okay.
So you think, oh, did I just turn it off again? I need two monitors, y'all. We're getting there. Fishing line from the bottom of the door. That's an interesting theory. I don't know that I've ever. Oh, yeah, because then you wouldn't see the glint, I guess. With that decor, I wouldn't want to be alone there either. Well, here's what bothers me. Again, I know I've said this probably a bunch, but especially since this looks clearly fake. You're getting your kids involved? Really? You're teaching your kids to be grifters? On light switch. Yeah, how'd they do that? Oh, the fishing. Yeah. Or it's a trick light switch and there's something on the other side. I don't know. It looked edited at first glance. It looked like because these they're always zooming in and out, and it's just so easy to edit something like that.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. That one hurt. Okay, you want me to make buckets now?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna catch it.
Oh, you want to catch it and then put it?
Okay.
Okay. Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh dear, I missed it.
I'm gonna catch it.
Oh, you want to catch it and then put it?
Okay.
Okay. Oh. Yeah.
Wait, the dad didn't see that? Come
Yeah.
on.
Yay! Yeah!
Okay, so what happens when this girl reaches an age when she's watching this video and she's like, "Thanks, mom and dad." I'm sorry, I don't mean to be. I probably shouldn't, but I don't know. It's just weird. Like that looked fake.
Stephen didn't notice it at first, but for a split second, one of the slats opens up before closing immediately. Only a single slat raises up momentarily, just enough to suggest that someone was peeking through. But that wouldn't be possible, because according to Stephen, this room is on the second floor.
There's no possible way somebody can just come up here and move the blinds.
It's because of this fact that makes what happens next that much more unsettling. Take a look.
Yeah. Yay! Yeah! You want the small one?
Oh yeah, did you see that? There was right before. Is very subtle. Oh crap. But like the blinds did this weird glinty thing. It's edited.
Yeah.
Here you go. Oh.
This is too
Sorry.
small.
It's too small, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, you got it.
Come on, don't tell me he did not see that. And where's the camera? Why is he holding the camera there? It's just a weird setup. Because nobody can climb. I know. I love how they always try to prove like, oh, but look, this couldn't happen and this couldn't happen. It's like, no, when people are asking you to prove it, they're like, I don't know. There's so many things that you can edit now. And AI just makes it worse.
No, almost. I mean, you hit SpongeBob though. Yay! Last one. 3.
Now, as if things couldn't get any creepier, Stephen points out something that makes this whole occurrence even more terrifying.
I just want to bring up security footage, POV from when it happened. I'm just gonna zoom in and you just tell me what you see. There are no fingers. There are no fingers in the middle of this. Nobody's moving the blinds.
It's
Yeah, because you edit it in post. I can't say that word tonight for some reason. Edited it. It is kind of hard to say that whole phrase.
already strange enough that the room is on the second floor. Not sure what exactly was at the window or what had switched off the lights in his most recent video, Stephen can't help but think that something paranormal had taken place. Both he and his family continue to share stories of creepy experiences they've had in this room, but so far, no new footage of anything strange has been captured.
That is
like most videos.
I don't know. This guy is yeah, this whole thing is just it's weird.
This one remains a mystery.
Mystery. Do you want to go back and see how it was done? Are we good with this? Let's see. Pulitzer Prize says maybe it's a ghost telling you to quit dragging your kid into this. Yeah. Sorry, I read that very poorly, but you guys get it. Okay, here we go. I think we can move on, right?
Now, this next video comes from a restaurant that's based in Arizona.
Okay, this is the one that I've already debunked. If you haven't seen my Christmas, I knew what you meant. If you haven't seen my Christmas, whatever the trilogy, whatever I did over Christmas. I forget what I call it. It was a Christmas playlist. It was like 3-part series, but I debunked this whole thing. It was edited, and I went in and I zoomed in, and oh, I got trolled on that video too. Oops. Here we go.
Arizona, where apparently something strange was caught on camera inside its storage room. One night, as employees were serving up customers in the front, something downright creepy occurred in the back. It was only after Cameron, a staff member at the eatery, saw the footage and showed everyone else that less workers started coming to this area. The following is what they saw.
I was doing the till this morning. Look at
Okay, so this is not the one that I debunked, but this is the same restaurant.
that.
Oh, what?
Right there. No, wait. It gets better. It gets better. That's not it. It gets better. Look up here.
Sorry.
What is
It
that?
gets better.
Right there. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Remember the bar this morning, Susie? I showed you that demon rabbit from hell. No, wait. Look.
Does this dude just go around looking for the most gullible coworkers and be like, hey, look at this?
Is that a face right there, guys? No, look. Oh my God! It just moved. It just moved.
It literally.
Watch it. Get your eyes on it. See?
Ew.
See? I told you.
Dude, that's scary.
I know,
It's literally
right?
gone.
I think it's pretty cool, actually.
I think it's pretty cool.
On the surface of this fridge, a face can be seen. And what's creepy
Okay, I'm not familiar. I mean, I have worked in restaurants, but why is this an air compressor? Why is that there? Maybe it's like a kid's place and they fill balloons. That's probably what it is. Okay.
here is that it doesn't just stay in place, but also moves around. Almost as if knowing it's being watched, it turns its head towards the camera as if to say, I see you. But that's not all, because just then, the face disappears.
Okay. This is in the one that I debunked, there was also a face in the sorry, I keep forgetting that I got to move over with the smaller. I'm going to get a better tripod. I feel like they've somehow edited this as well, because the other one was just too did he say demon rabbit from hell? Wait, should I go back? Let's see. Middle-aged white couple from the Midwest visiting Vegas for the first time playing 3-card Monte would call these people suckers. Yeah. Wait, let's see. Did he go back? Did he say that? Let's put this one back up. Was it just then?
On the surface of this fridge, a face can be seen. And what's creepier is that it doesn't just stay in place, but also moves around.
Oh yeah, that's clearly edited.
Almost as if knowing it's being watched,
Poorly edited.
it turns its head towards the camera as if to say, I see you. But that's not all, because just
okay,
then,
hang on.
the face
Before that,
only after Cameron, a staff member
look at me looking at the comments.
the eatery, saw the footage and showed everyone else that less workers started coming to this area. The
When
following
he starts
is what they
pointing things
saw.
out.
I was
Wait,
doing the till this morning.
am I still too? Do I need to go back further? Right here, maybe? Oh, he's pointing stuff out. Okay. Well, we'll just start over. We'll skip ahead.
Now, this next video comes from a restaurant that's based in Arizona, where apparently something strange was caught on camera inside its storage
I
room.
wanted to see that
One night,
too.
as employees were serving up customers in the front, something downright creepy occurred in the back. It was only after Cameron, a staff member at the eatery, saw the footage and showed everyone else that less workers started coming to this area. The following is what they saw.
I was doing the till this morning.
I don't know, but that was an extremely awkward sentence. It was only after Cameron started pointing stuff out that less workers started coming to this area.
Look at that.
Oh, what?
Right there. No, wait.
Oh
It gets
my
better.
God.
It gets better. That's not it. It gets better. Look up here.
What is that?
Right there. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Remember the bar this morning, Susie? I showed you that demon rabbit from hell. No, wait.
I don't know. Maybe did he say it? Did he not? But this is all fake. Let's see. Let's
Look.
go back to the face. This is the one that I debunked
No
here.
one else around. It makes no sense for this to have appeared. To the
So when I paused it, if you zoom in closely, you can see there's like a line here where they've masked. They use a mask is what we call in editing. You probably already know all this, but anyway, they put in a still image of his bottom half, and I think he touched his own shoulder. Anyway, it's just when you zoom in on this stuff, you can see clearly how they've shifted things. I want the Monty Python rabbit to make an appearance. Oh, is that Demon Rabbit from Hell? You know what? I will go back
This
and
had to
let
be
you
the
know.
thing, or perhaps the hand that touched his shoulder.
Okay. Let's see. We can move past these. What? Did this guy make a mini movie? How many videos did this guy do? Okay.
But still, even with no injury sustained, the scare itself left an impact. It is weird that he thought he saw a face in the fridge.
Oh yeah,
but
see,
again,
this was the other one, but like they never turn around the corner where these lockers are, so there's somebody
it could have
probably
just been
standing there.
pareidolia. Yet seeing the video before where a face appears, which happens to be on the same fridge,
Yeah, all right, we got it.
lives in Sacramento, California, where he and his family have been happily living for the past few years. But not everything has been entirely pleasant at home. Things between him and a quote-unquote neighbor have gotten very strange. According to Joey, there's an old lady who keeps peeking at him through his bushes in the backyard. She often appears in this area, just staring at him from a distance. Now, he's already called police to remove this person from his property, as he believes it could have been an elderly person who was lost and confused. But when police came, they couldn't find anyone, let alone any traces of a
Sorry, I forgot. Bizarre Bub does like his backstories.
person who was hiding. If no one was
There's some alliteration.
there, then how is it that Joey was able to record a face hiding in the bushes? Take a look.
She's back in here trying to fucking find a way into my...
Oh, this is the thing on the thumbnail, y'all. You gotta get close.
You see her? Look at that face. Ooh.
I see something that looks like it was added.
Oh my god. It's right. Dude.
Why did it go completely bokeh? Is that what it's called? I learned these terms. There's bokeh, bokeh, B-O-K-E-H, I think. I don't know. It's like the blur in the background. That looked like a super fancy camera all of a sudden.
How scary is that?
Oh yeah, you can tell that's...
God, dude. What the She's crawling through all this bro.
The supposed old lady that Joey keeps seeing in his back.
Yeah, see, look at all this like misty stuff around here. He's tried to blend it in with the shrubbery here. Hey, there you go. There's some Monty Python. Shrubbery, but unfortunately, he's done a poor job of blending it.
Backyard is briefly seen on camera, but if you look closely, something about her seems a bit off. It's the way she appears that might be the reason why so many think this wasn't a stranger.
Now I can't remember that line. You'll know it. What is it? What's the line about the shrubbery?
But instead, something else. Whether it's the pale complexion or the unnatural movement of this figure, Joey has found it necessary to build a fence in front of the bushes where it keeps showing up. But even with the barrier set up, the visitations haven't stopped.
Wait a second. So he thinks there's a ghost. So he puts up a fence. Okay. That's a choice.
Because recently, in a photo that Joey snapped, what looks like an arm can be seen resting on a branch where the old lady was spotted. Now apparently, some say that a face can also be seen here, but personally, I don't really see anything else. While it could just be a case of pareidolia, there's no way that the same can be said about this video. Clearly,
I think Bizarre Bub just likes saying the word pareidolia. But yeah, you can see before they...
Clearly, something is moving. And as Joey and many others think, something about it just didn't feel right.
Yeah, see, look how he's got a fancy camera, so he probably knows how to edit.
Perhaps nightmare fuel would be the best way to describe what was captured.
Okay.
Recorded in March of 2023, footage of a house undergoing construction
True.
was shared online after something in it happened that terrified the person who caught this. That person is known as Def Paddler, and if you couldn't guess by
Salt fence would be would be actually if you were going to go with the paranormal idea. But real quick, one of my guilty pleasures is that show Supernatural. And in the show, if you're not familiar with the show, it's it's like brain candy, but not because I had anyway. It's not about the guys. It's just an interesting. It's easy to watch. Let's just say, but they use these. Can I say? I don't know. They used a sawed off shotgun and put salt in the shells. And I was like, that's the way I would go. If I believed in ghosts and I thought they were after me, that's probably the way I would go. Anyway.
By his nickname, he was born deaf. Now, even though he's unable to hear, he's still able to work. And by work, I mean work. One look at his social media, and you'll find videos of him either building a kayak from scratch.
Wait, what do you mean? Okay, I think I know what he means. Like, oh, he works hard to build things, but that was a weird.
Or working on a property undergoing major construction. But if you keep looking, you'll find a video that's entirely different from the rest. On March 10th of 2023, Deaf Paddler uploads a video describing a property he's currently remodeling. Although no words are said, you can tell that he's freaked out.
Wait a second.
Different from the rest. On March 10th of 2023, Deaf Paddler uploads a video describing a property he's currently remodeling.
Sorry, I just missed half of what he said because I was distracted.
Although no words are said, you can tell that he's freaked out.
Came to the house. Okay, please tell me I'm not a jerk. Okay. What do you mean there was maybe somebody else is in the house with him? Wait, maybe he's not completely deaf. Thank you.
Now, Deaf Paddler goes on to show the rest of the house, but it's while doing so that things get very strange. This is what he caught.
I guess you could probably feel sensate, like if there was a thud, you could feel that. I could see that. This sounds scripted.
While recording in the basement, a chair suddenly moves forward, but it doesn't just move in any direction. Rather, it slides towards Deaf Paddler, who promptly rushes out in a panic frenzy. Like someone offering a seat, the chair becomes immediately available, but it's the way it vigorously advances towards him that paints a totally different picture. As it seems, his presence there was unwanted. From working on this house that was built in 1949 to seeing this, it's no mystery why Deaf Paddler is convinced that something supernatural had taken place here.
I don't know. Smells a little fishy to me.
Now, there are plenty of videos where pareidolia seems to explain the supposed
How many times we should have a drinking game for that?
paranormal thing we see from a distance, but every so often, that explanation doesn't quite hold up. On December 6th of 2025, a strange video was posted by a man who thought he was just seeing things.
I think I've seen this.
Was shared on his social account, which primarily consists of places that he's traveled and family videos. This clip, however, is neither of those. Molina says that he took this video way back when he was waiting inside a hospital. As he was waiting, he heard a loud noise come from outside. He thought it came from the car that was parked out front, so he takes a closer look and notices something in the passenger seat. But that's strange, because as it seems, this vehicle has been abandoned for quite some time. Watch closely.
Estamos en este momento en el microhospital, escuchamos un golpe y nos dimos vuelta porque dijimos, bueno, ¿quién está entrando? Cuestión de que no hay nadie atrás nuestro. Y miramos dentro del auto y dijimos, oh, pues el auto, qué mierda es. Lo peor de todo es que no queremos salir. O sea, no, un miedo, la puta madre. Lo peor de todo es que se mueve.
Yeah, I think this one's probably been debunked as just somebody added that later. I've sat in a lot of hospitals in the last couple of years, and it gets boring.
Nadie. Nadie. Yeah.
Okay, I guess we could skip this one. I don't. Is this the last one? Oh, was that it? Really? Okay. Well,
Creepy.
I didn't see anything either.
As with all videos, let me know your thoughts on this one. If
Okay.
you caught something
Oh wait, is there more at the end?
creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost
This is my apartment.
Oh, okay.
Guys, so I moved here in around July. And at least I think around, it was like last week I moved in. And half of his face, but it looked like white ghostly. I don't know what it is, but very weird. It was very weird. But then all of a sudden, it's just crazy. Oh snap. What the heck? What the heck? Hello?
Okay, I know this is from the last video, but this is fine. Why would a ghost choose to sit in the passenger seat? Maybe they were letting Jesus take the wheel. A friend of mine used to say that all the time.
What the heck? Y'all see that? Man, that thing drove by itself and there's no wind drag or nothing. Look at the fan, look at that fan, the fan working. What the heck? Y'all saw that, right? This is what I'm talking about. It's doing it by itself. Nobody there. What the frick is wrong with this? And to me, nah.
Yeah, this is fun. I couldn't do another take with better acting. Hi there. Yeah, I think maybe this reaction is why this video is probably so popular. Sorry guys.
Sometimes, I ain't gonna lie, but the air ain't on. And it usually come on. But goodness gracious, that was just weird.
What
But
air
this-
conditioner's gonna blast the door open like that anyway?
This is what I'm talking about. And then 2 days ago, I decided, because I didn't get no videos from last week.
while talking about previous experiences. His
I
door
love how Bizarre Bub just fades his voice out. Like, okay, that's enough.
abruptly opens, and this happens while talking about a figure that he saw in the corner of his room. Whether a coincidence or not, he was still spooked, as there was no way that his door could have opened unless there was a draft caused by a ceiling fan. But as he shows us, it's off. While it could be the case that he actually caught something paranormal, it's still not strong enough to support his claims that his place is extremely haunted as he says it is. But one night, he captures this. After setting up a camera pointing at his hallway, Rosette records something overnight that completely shakes him up. Suffice to say, staying here was no longer an option for him. Take a look.
Nope. I don't see anything. Is it moving?
Now it's hard to see
Really?
at first, but if you look closely, you can see something moving in the dark. It appears on the right side of the apartment, almost as a white speck. It's there, but then moments later, it's not. Here's a side-by-side comparison to see the difference.
This is so funny. Here's something. Here's nothing.
Looking at both images, it seems that someone or something had been inside Rosette's place. To him, this was the shadow figure that kept showing up at night, especially near his room. And now he's caught it on camera. But unfortunately, not many
my
people
God,
have
that's a
seen this
person.
video, which perhaps is the reason why he hasn't continued to post or share any updates on the situation. It's been 2 years now, and these 2 videos are the only footage on his account. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.
Oh, well.
Also, if you haven't already done so, please subscribe and make sure to hit the bell
Well,
icon so you don't miss
I'm gonna
any
give that a
uploads in the
like,
future.
just because, everybody's hustling. That's the word now. That I guess I've seen that word a lot. Something, nothing. I don't think it's going to be as popular as near and far. Yeah, that was, I don't know, those weren't terrible. I guess it's hard to find ones that are I mean, they're easy to make fun of, I guess, but I just hope that everybody knows it's all in good fun. But yeah, so I'm doing, so my next video, like I said, even if you don't really care about football, I'm kind of doing a whole series about, like, basically online hate. And the next one, I want to also do one on pit bulls. Why does everybody hate pit bulls? Because they're the sweetest dogs ever, and there's a lot of just untruths about them. I would say myth, but people misuse the word myth, and I'm trying to stop that. So maybe I should do a video. I really want to do like my top 10 grammar peeves. Centers on is going to be probably it's probably top 3. Saying centers around instead of centers on. Because what people mean is revolves around. That's what they're trying to say. Yes, they are the biggest babies. My dog thought he was a cat, and would often sit on my lap like one. So he was scared of my cat. Like, that's how mean my dog was. Of course, she did like pop him in the face the first time they met. Like, he got a little too close, and she let him know, like, no. So he learned after that. But no, they were a great pair. But yeah, I want to do something about pit bulls. Yeah. Oh, do you have a like a mix, or is it female, male? I don't know. I really love the boy dogs. I think the male dogs, they seem to be, I don't know. They're just easier somehow. But I guess there's also like different kind of health problems with different, anyway, they're the greatest dogs. But I also was thinking about doing one on Ryan and Shane because they got a lot of hate when that, but of course everybody else has already covered that. That was the main complaint for that Amy Schumer video. Here, why am I like doing this here? That's better. I can take that off. All right. So I am, oh, you want me to do, oh, she's a mix with, oh, I bet she's lovely. What's her name? Unless you don't want to share, keeping it private. I will do a bad grammar video. I think that's probably going to be like one of the easiest ones to do for me. I mean, I love the editing. It's a lot of work, but it's also learning at the same time. So I'm getting better at it. And I think, I don't know, I was just watching that Deep Humor channel again. I'm still kind of want to do something on that AI channel that is using real life stories. Because, especially the one about the cancer, but I think it's like a little too raw right now. So I'm probably going to wait. I don't know, but it feels like there need to be more small YouTubers calling this crap out. And anyway, he just published a video like a few hours ago, and it was kind of depressing about the state of YouTube. But you know what? I'm not giving up. I'm still going to do this, and I really, really appreciate everyone here. Bellatrix. Oh. Well, see, if you hadn't told me that, I wouldn't have known that, because I'm going to admit something right now. And I hope I don't lose a bunch of subscribers for this, but I've never read the Harry Potter series. I don't think I've even seen one of the movies. And it's not because I'm a hater, but I just never got into it. All right. Wait, maybe you can pinpoint when society decided anything plural deserves an apostrophe before the S. I know it's people. It's got a video about bad grammar, not a grammar video. That's bad. Just to be clear. Thank you. Eat Shoots and Leaves. I did read that book. Oh, good. I'm glad. I found my people then. Except I know Pulitzer Prize there has probably read them. I know she has, or he. Anyway, I'm trying to protect the privacy of some of my IRL subscribers, but whatever. No, we've had a discussion about it. It's fine. I wouldn't dox anybody, that's for sure. So that's another reason I'm kind of trying to think about where to pivot because of all the ghost videos. Like, it's fun to make fun of, like, the ghost adventures and all that. That's fun. I wanted to do movie reviews, but that's very daunting. Even just getting the footage into the video, because, you could show stills of the movie the whole time, but that's boring. So, several years ago, I would have recommended, I think I'm past whatever we were just talking about. Recommended. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of rambling in the last 5 minutes, I guess. And I missed the comment. So anyway, I think, yes, grammar video should happen. But I want to do at least one or two other of, like, why does everybody hate? So I can kind of tie the playlist together, and playlists are a good way to, do the YouTube thing. Anyway, I really, really appreciate all of my subscribers. Even if you're watching this later, or if you're new here, or if you stumble on this, how about this? Hang on. Please. I'm going to get better at this, I promise. Subscribe to this channel.
Please and thank you.
And I don't know if you can even hear that. But anyway, thank you all. And I guess I'm going to end this a little early. I forgot the Bizarre Bub was kind of short. So until next week, let me know what you guys, maybe I'll do a poll, or, you can go to the community tab on my channel. You can suggest things. I don't know. We could do another scary video or find something else. But thank you for being here. And until next time, stay unleashed. All right.